I think what we are really inspired by your journey, Rahul, and I think you've jumped a lot of real life challenges.
Your part-time experience, like it doesn't matter at all, like what. So I would say just remove that from your CV. Do not add like the part-time experience in your CV unless it doesn't matter about the university over here. All university and everything is for your namesake. What recruiters are looking for is your experience. So experience matters a lot more than the name of your university. So even if you did the same course in
Is it still, would you recommend people from Hyderabad, your younger brother, to come to UK and study? How much important it was, the 1.5 years that you worked in UK? If you had not done that, could you have gotten a job directly?
and try to gain some valid experience
Right.
in your industry. So that is going to make a lot of difference
Lot
as
of
well.
different. I know you live in Southampton,
Yeah.
and you travel. You come to your work for once a week or once in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to study in London or would you prefer to study outside of London? Trying to wrap it all together, right? What would you say? Would you recommend Bournemouth University, IoT, analytics as a field for people to come in and study at?
If you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.
So what my parents are saying is, why don't you look for a job in India? Why do you want to go back? So because I had invested so much money in coming here, staying here, and completing my studies and everything. I wanted a return of my investment. So I said, okay, I will try to find a job in India as well. If I do find like a job in the UK, I would prefer that more than the job in India. So I did get a couple of jobs in India as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but I said no, I'm not looking for.
So you went all in that I want to do a job in UK and that's what I'm going to fight
Yeah,
for.
yeah. So I just needed to secure that return in investment. So I wanted to try as hard as I can to come back to the.
No, I think that's great. Like your parents were relaxed and they were not also putting too much pressure on you.
They
right?
did put a lot of they did put a lot of pressure on me, but it was like my willpower.
Yes.
Like, no means no.
No.
Like
No means no.
I'm not gonna do that work. But still, they
Yeah.
had to like support me and like financially do that. But yeah, I'll always be thankful to my parents for doing that.
No, I think I find your story so inspirational. When I hear it, like, just makes me a bit teary-eyed. It's just so powerful that you always made sure you don't give up. It's so in the most toughest of times when everything is against you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And but when we think of, I know you are a happy story. When you think of other Indian students now, because this video is for all of you guys who are watching this right now and maybe thinking of coming to UK to study here, maybe becoming like Rahul, getting a job at Deloitte, and all that crazy stuff that happens here. But is it still? Would you recommend people from Hyderabad, your younger brother, to come to UK and study?
Yeah, of course. Like in this, I mean, it's still gonna be very hard for you to get the job, but that shouldn't like deter you. That should be like a motivation factor for you to come over here and with that mindset. No ways, I'm not gonna get a job. I have to do it. I will do it, and yeah, and in the end, you are gonna be successful.
You went to University of Bournemouth, not the most well-known university. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Two questions around that.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that university? Would you change that decision? Do you think going to a different university would make a difference?
It doesn't matter about the university over here. All university and everything is for your namesake. What recruiters are looking for is your experience. So experience matters a lot more than the name of your university. So even if you did the same course in maybe Queen Mary or Imperial College London or whatever, employers are gonna still see like how much of experience you have
Right.
and how much can you handle. Like, so in my particular case, how can you handle like technical things,
Right.
how well you can do that. So university is not a fact, I would say. I mean, if you feel like, if you look at the curriculum and
So you are saying that if it was not University of Bournemouth and it was, let's say, some other university in London, it wouldn't make that much difference for you.
it's not gonna make any difference because university name is just like a. I mean, recruiters do not even care about what university name you are in or what university you have done this particular course. All they care about is what results can you get to the company because of hiring you, what benefit you can get to the company. That is what they really care about, and they do see your experience. So experience matters more than the university name.
So experience is more important than the university that you guys are going to be going to. Don't just blindly look at university rankings, guys, right? Lower cost can be significantly important to reduce the burden, make you less vulnerable to the pressure of what my ROI is going to be. So we have a real life example, Rahul here. Now,
Can I just say
Yeah.
one thing? Yeah. So if you wanna like look at universities, you need to see what course they are offering and go through the course description, and then you choose based on that. Not only on, okay, this is like a better ranking, or this is like a better ranking than this, so this will be better. So don't go by that. Like, say which course is like valid and which course is better for your
what skill
career.
gap are you trying to cover up?
Yeah.
That's what's more important to kind of figure out, right?
Yes.
So I think it's not repeated enough. Thanks again for pointing out, Raul, because see, if you guys are going to be looking at university rankings, that's important. I don't undermine that value, but it's very important to look at the curriculum of the course. You need to understand what is it that you want to learn. If
Yes.
you know what you want to learn and that's there in the curriculum, then that's the skill gap that you want to fulfill. You want to that's the bridge you want to cross. So thanks, Raul, for bringing that point out, man. And one more important part which is there, right? So you mentioned, you completed 1.5 years, you went back, then you got directly a job sponsorship. How much important it was, the 1.5 years that you worked in UK? If you had not done that, could you have gotten a job directly?
So, guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one on one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
Recommendation.
Like, yeah,
From
like
a-
reference or
yeah,
recommendation.
Yeah, reference. So from a previous employer, and who is in the UK, that is going to be really good, and it's gonna benefit you in terms of the job you're seeking. Yeah. So what I would say is, even if the companies are not gonna offer you any kind of sponsorship, when you have those 2 years of PSW visa, don't try not to waste it on doing any kind of odd jobs, and try to gain some valid experience
Right.
in your industry. So that is going to make a lot of difference.
Lot
as
of
well.
different in this whole scenario, right? Did you do any part-time jobs while you were studying?
Yeah, I did.
And what kind of part-time jobs did you do?
So I was working as a waiter. I was working as a waiter in this restaurant called Pizza Express.
Right, I know Pizza Express. I've seen it.
Yeah, so I was working as a waiter over there. So that I did until I got my first job. So until I got my first job through my university, I was working as a waiter over there.
So was that experience helpful in getting your first job?
Was your part-time experience? No,
Not really.
not really. your part-time experience, like it doesn't matter at all. Like what? So I would say just remove that from your CV. Do not add like your part-time experience in your CV unless you want to work in that kind of industry in the future or something related, some related industry. I would say don't include that part-time experience in your CV.
Can you share your resume that got you into Deloitte?
Yeah, I don't know if I have it on my phone. You want me
But
to-
you can share it with me and we're gonna put it up, edited into the
Oh,
video.
that got me into Deloitte. I don't think I have that resume, but let me check once. Sure, man. I'll send it to you
Yeah.
when I don't know if I have it on my. Like
No.
I need to check my laptop.
Well, we want to show to the people that this is what you already now know the story of Rahul. This is what he Deloitte, the resume that got him the job with sponsorships. I think what we are really inspired by your journey, Rahul, and I think you've jumped a lot of real life challenges to be where you are today. I know you live in Southampton,
Yep.
and you travel. You come to your work for once a week or once in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to study in London or would you prefer to study outside of London? In
I
terms
don't
of
have-
getting like building a career, right? So what would be your
In terms of building a career, so you do have like a lot of opportunities in London. I would say that better to be in London or any other big city for that matter, like Manchester or Birmingham or Leeds or Sheffield or anything like that. I mean, it's always good to be in like a bigger city so that you have more opportunity, even in terms of like getting your part-time job
Right.
while you're studying in university.
so you would suggest students to be in a slightly larger city?
Yeah, it's a larger city, and yeah, because you get more opportunities in those.
More than
cities.
part-time
Yeah.
opportunities and maybe full-time as well, right?
Yeah, full time as well, but yeah, that you have to go through like a big process before that. Like I'm saying, just after you come to the UK, it's if you're in like a bigger city, it's easier for you to find like a part-time job.
Right.
That's all
So
I'm
for
saying.
part-time, bigger cities are more helpful because, of course, more businesses, larger population, so more part-time jobs, more
Yeah.
gig jobs available can be helpful for everyone. And trying to wrap it all together, right? What would you say? Would you recommend Bournemouth University IoT analytics as a field for people to come in and study at?
Yeah, of course, because I did my course over there. Like they, even though it's not like a big university, but whatever they taught really good. I understood most of it. Yeah, even sometimes now as well, some of the concepts which I learned in the university, it does make a difference. I still use some of those concepts even today, like in the live industry.
No, so that's fantastic. I mean, really positive thing to hear, and from Rahul, I think so. So I think we've covered most of the point. We've understood how you came about getting into Deloitte, guys. And if somebody had to enter into Deloitte and you were interviewing, what are the skills in that person that you would be looking for?
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.